Morning. So as part of my sort of journey now into competing in longer distance riding, I've discovered that I need to learn how to do bike maintenance. Something I've always relied on other people to do for me, or I've paid for services to get it done. But that's not always possible when you're in the middle of nowhere on a road and there's no mechanics. So I thought the best way to do this is I need to upgrade my trike anyway, so I will learn things as I upgrade my trike. Now, as I've been stripping it down, one of the first real issues I came to was I was unable to get the cranks off. I went into it blind and I thought it was just a simple task of taking out a couple of bolts and they would just fall off. Yeah, I was wrong. Also, because I struggle with my arm, I don't necessarily have the strength to sort of brute force it, so to speak. So I'm having to rely on the correct tools to do the job. So I've acquired this power pull from BBB. Really simple to use, which is great. And all you need to get your cranks off, certainly in my case, is this tool and an adjustable spanner. So as you can see, I'm trying to remove this SRAM crank. Okay, and it's a square taper, and there really is just no way of just pulling it off. You probably could if you had the strength, but I certainly can't. So because I'm trying to remove a crank with a square taper, okay, the first thing I need to do is take off this little ring here. And once that's removed, it's just a case of threading the big thread into the crank, okay, making sure you get it nice and straight. And you don't cross the thread, okay, and then we're just going to get that nice and tight. Now initially this is going to take a little bit of effort, right? So you need to basically get into a nice comfortable position, hold the crank, and then just tighten this nut here. And then what that's doing now, okay, it's loosening off, and I can feel it's getting looser, right? And then all that's done is push my crank off. Okay, so my crank is now off. So a really useful tool, and there we have it, the crank's off. All I did on the other side was use the tool exactly the same way, right? So yeah, really helpful tool. I'm quite impressed with how easy that made the job compared to how I thought I was going to do it.